look. When this man was catching an octopus in the sea, one octopus suddenly sprayed ink on him and wrapped its arms around his neck. Because of that, the man started having trouble breathing. He got scared and quickly swam up to the surface of the water. After struggling really hard, he finally pulled the octopus off his neck.
This mechanical prosthetic hand doesn't use batteries. This engineer, he lost 4 fingers on his left hand due to infection and fractures. Just a month after the accident, he completed his first model, but it used batteries and had only 2 fingers. However, now he developed prosthetic hand that operates with only wrist strength, allowing him to crumple cans and hold water bottles. It can even pick up small objects and wash dishes. This table will never fall apart. Without any glue, screws, or hidden device, it maintains perfect balance thanks to its curved shape. The designer first experimented on paper to find the perfect balance, then bent a steel plate into the exact same shape. This is a self-supporting structure made entirely of steel without any support in a work of art. The moment this tool touches the wood, it instantly locks invisible screws into place. Using magnetic force, this electric screwdriver creates smooth, seamless joints with no visible screws. When special twin-spine screws are placed in separate parts, the spinning magnetic head pulls them together and locks them tightly, all without adding any extra weight. This ingenious man managed to outsmart all the manufacturers of paving slabs, because instead of buying expensive slabs, he bought these concrete molds online for only $6 and poured concrete into them. And as a result, he got these slabs. Give this genius a like for his ingenuity.
What's the purpose of that odd-looking object hanging from boats? It's called a rat guard, a cone or disc-shaped device placed on the ropes that connect a boat to the dock. Its smooth, slanted surface works as a barrier, preventing rats and raccoons from climbing aboard.
This is the process of placing a model ship in a glass bottle. Connect the bowsprit strings and install a hinge under the mast. This allows the mast to be folded and returned very easily. This is a simple design, but it's a crucial technique for placing a model ship in a bottle. After placing the ship in, you can use a long pole to return the mast to its original position and attach a clamp-on pole to add additional props. Did you know, in China, a firecracker is inserted into bamboo to split it into several pieces. Once the firecracker explodes, the bamboo automatically splits with a bang. These pieces are then joined together, the fibers inside are ignited, and once the roof is placed on top, it creates a beautiful cup. These beautiful cups are then installed in parks, where people sit and drink tea, adding to the beauty of the park.
This is a new type of construction technology. The steel nail plate is pressed directly into the wood using a mobile hydraulic machine, which firmly secures the wooden beams together. The principle behind this process is similar to using a hydraulic press to drive dozens of steel nails forcefully into a wooden pile. It is specifically designed for connecting 2 or more wooden beams. When in use, the steel nail plate is placed between the wooden beams, and the hydraulic machine applies several tons of pressure to embed the plate deeply into the wood fibers. Because of its deep penetration, the joints between the wooden beams form a tight mechanical bond that can withstand several tons of weight. This method is especially suitable for constructing wooden house frames. Compared with traditional screw connections, this technology can increase the bonding strength by up to 85%, while also improving production efficiency and significantly reducing labor costs.
What's hidden inside crocodile eggs, and why do people in China collect them? Actually, the eggs are collected for 2 main reasons. First, to incubate and hatch more crocodiles. This helps farms grow their stock without hunting wild ones. Second, some eggs are sold as food, especially in regions where crocodile products are considered a delicacy. This person has a sea slug as a pet, commonly known as the sea bunny because of its adorable appearance. Its ears are actually sensory organs used to detect the scent of food, while its tail functions as its gills. Despite its cute look, this marine animal is highly toxic and feeds exclusively on a specific type of sea sponge.
How do trains run when tracks are buried under snow? 3 specialized snow trains. One splits the snow apart, one cuts frozen ice, one cleans the sides. A mechanical army fighting snow to keep trains running. This is winter warfare, engineering style.
Check this out. In the vast deserts of Gansu, China, something incredible is happening. Villagers are reclaiming desert land and turning barren sand into green life. First, they lay out massive grids of sandbags, each one carefully filled, placed, and aligned. These create a barrier, stopping the wind from blowing the sand away. Then, they pour fine sand between the grids, leveling the surface. With each step, they stabilize the land and prepare it for planting. Over time, trees and grasses will take root, and what was once endless desert becomes a living, breathing ecosystem. This isn't just farming, it's the transformation of a desert into a green oasis, one bag at a time.
Why are these people stripping the leaves from the corn plants? They are preparing for double farming on the same land, stripping the corn leaves and planting chili plants underneath. Because as soon as the corn harvest ends, they will cultivate chili with those semi-standing plants. Will you comment work and give a like?
Never make the mistake of putting this in your mouth because it looks completely normal from the outside. But as soon as you press it, it bursts open and a lot of cotton-like fluff comes out. This plant is called cattail. In some countries, people actually eat it. When it's raw, it's edible. But once it matures, it fills up with soft fluff inside.
This thing that looks kind of gross is actually something we eat. It's the seed from a fruit called gualu, or sometimes jokingly nicknamed dog poop melon because of how it looks. Its official name is Trichosanthus kirillowi, a plant from the gourd family. The flowers are quite special and beautiful, white with thin, thread-like petals, and they only bloom at night. By August, the fruit turns orange-yellow. When you open it, you'll see dark sticky pulp with seeds inside. Once the seeds are washed, dried, and roasted, they become the snack we know as melon seeds. Besides being food, this plant is also used in traditional Chinese medicine. The whole dried fruit is called quan gua lu. The dried shell is gua lu pai, and the root, sliced and dried, becomes tian hua fen. Each part has a different medical use. Because it provides 3 kinds of medicine from one plant, older people often call it the medicine melon.